Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Skill Jim and this is my Sega store Shibuya, Tokyo visit video, and we're going to get into some unboxing a little bit later. Here is some general footage of the store. You may have seen this footage already if you caught my Japan vlog the other day. But yeah, the store is absolutely amazing. We've got loads of Sonic products, the Sega logos are insane. My daughter was enjoying looking around at all the Amy products and the badges and whatnot. Just some awesome stuff. They've got pens, these kimono wearing Japanese style badges that are cool. They also had some Stranger Than Heaven merchandise, which was surprising. Looks like they're going to go heavy on that game when that gets released. Some cool stuff there. And also some Yakuza and Persona themed products. So yeah, I mean the store's got a little bit of everything in terms of modern day Sega. Some nice shadow plushes there. This is me in the queue with all my merchandise that I picked up. Yeah, had a bit of a haul here, spent a lot of money, but well worth it. They also had these awesome carry bags. I ended up getting one of each size because they all had different pictures on them. And then we went over to the capsule toy machines where my daughter got a couple. This one was the Rent-A-Hero one. They're meant to look like Mega Drive cases. And then they also had a Sonic one. She was quite excited that she got the one she wanted here.
It's Amy!
And finally one more go on the Mega Drive one to see if we could get something good. Unfortunately, my luck wasn't really there. We ended up getting, I think it was a Puyo Pop Mega Drive cover. Yeah, that was the one. And then we got back home and we did a bit of an unboxing. Right, what have we got here then?
Inside
A capsule toy. We've got Sega capsule toys, haven't they? Okay. So my daughter wanted to get involved in this, and here we are looking at the capsule toys that we showed a moment ago, just in more detail of course. It says Sega Store Tokyo on the rear. And then she's fishing in the bag. There's a pen we picked up. It was an Amy one. But actually really nice pen. So it's like multicoloured, one of those ones where you can flip the colour down that you actually want to use. They've got blue, red, green, black, and also pencil function. Nice design on there. It's the sort of the kimono images. I think it said Sonic Channel. And yeah, very nice pen. Next up was, oh, another capsule toy. My daughter's face there. So that was the Rent-A-Hero one. So you can kind of see the keychain goes through the little hole and they're meant to resemble a Mega Drive box. Then we picked up a notepad to go with a pen. Again, kind of Amy themed, really cool. It says Twinkle Park, so nice Sonic Adventure 1 reference there. Nothing on the pages, but on the rear, again, it says Sonic Channel. Next out of the bag was the other carry bags that I spoke about. So yeah, the large one that we fit everything in. You can see my daughter fishing stuff out of. And then we've got the medium-sized version here and the small size. And they all have different pictures of Sonic on there, so that's really cool. That was a jumper that I'm going to show in a moment. Really nice jumper. And also a Sega Store Tokyo exclusive t-shirt. So yeah, if you want to look like a staff member, grab that. And then they also had these awesome Sonic Crosswheel t-shirts. So I picked up the Sonic version, but they did have one for most of the characters. And then showing off these sort of Japanese style kimono wearing character pins. Love these. I think these were available on the American Sega shop, but very expensive. So glad to be able to pick these up in person. Got the full set here, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy and Eggman. And picked up a second set there for matte. And then we got these button style badges. So they actually did a full box of every design, which I thought was really cool. When I was looking at the prices, I think it said like 670 yen, and I was thinking, wow, that's really cheap for a box of like 8 badges. But actually I think it was the price for individual badges, so the box actually cost a little bit more than that. We'll get to that. I'll show off the receipt a little bit later. But yeah, some nice designs on each of these badges. Obviously to promote Sonic Cross Worlds Racing, whatever it's called. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Some unique characters there with Wave and Jet. Nice to see some representation. And Shadow, of course. Just seen my daughter fling the packaging around that was stuck to her hand. There's one of Knuckles. And the final one, I think, you guessed it, it's Amy. Yeah, she loves Amy. Very cool. And there is the full range of all 8 badges. So next I'm showing off the Sega jumper. I really love this because it's sort of textured, raised. Not quite sure how to describe it apart from like it's got a bit of a wool effect protruding out of the jumper. Yeah, very nicely designed actually. You can see how it's protruding out of the jumper there. Very smart. And then here is the Sega Store Tokyo t-shirt out of the packaging, just for a slightly better look there. All the labels are Sega Store branded as well, which is nice. And then the final one, the Sonic Racing Cross Worlds Sonic version. A really nice t-shirt again, quite lightweight, nice design on the front, and also on the rear there's something as well on this t-shirt, so that's pretty cool. Nice double-sided type of t-shirt. And then I don't know what the price was to get this as a freebie, but this was a freebie. So like if you spent a certain amount of money, they gave you that for free. And then just showing you the Puyo Pop 2 Mega Drive case capsule toy that we got, and a little bit more detail there. And then yeah, so finally we get to the receipt here. Maybe get your translation app out there if you want to see exactly what price was for what item. Some expensive stuff on there. I think the most expensive was 2 lots of the button style badges, because I got a set from that as well. But the jumper was quite pricey. All in all though, really enjoyed my trip to the Sega store. If you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, get over there. Some great merchandise. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed that slightly different unboxing. Take care guys.